Want to get to the latest now on the breaking news we're following, of course, in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The defense is now formally detailing why they're asking specifically for a mistrial. So the motion accuses the prosecution of withholding evidence. The request also includes allegations of intentional misconduct by the prosecutor. This is all unfolding as the jury is getting to work for a second day. NBC News correspondent Shaq Brewster is joining us now from Kenosha with more on this. Shaq, good to see you. Talk us through what more we're learning here about this mistrial request.
And before I even get to that, we actually are seeing court in session right now. The attorneys from the defense and prosecution are back in the courtroom. The judge is speaking right now, and we just got notification that the jury has asked their first question of substance at this point. And I'll read the question to you. It's, do we view any of the videos? They're talking about the exhibits, videos and photos, in private or in the open courtroom. Now, both attorneys seem to be in agreement that that should happen in open courtroom. So we'll see what that turns into, whether that means the jury coming back in the courtroom and watching whatever exhibits they want to see. But that is a question that they've gotten. And that's the first, again, substantive question that we've gotten from this jury that has been entering day 2 now of deliberations. Yesterday, they asked for some jury instruction forms, but this is the first question dealing with the evidence that is already in the case. Now, you mentioned today we got news of that motion that was filed. It was officially filed earlier this week, but it was a motion that was alluded to late last week and even earlier this week from the defense to declare a mistrial with prejudice. Now, we mentioned, and you heard, and you might have remembered that dramatic scene of the judge lashing out at the prosecution for some of the questions the attorney was asking Kyle Rittenhouse regarding his right to remain silent, or his silence after or before this trial. Well, the defense mentioned that in their motion, but they also made a new claim. They said that the prosecution didn't provide them with key evidence, with a high-definition file of that drone video of the actual shooting. They say they didn't get the high-definition version of it until this past weekend, which was just about 2 days, a day and a half before closing arguments. So they're accusing the prosecution of withholding evidence. They're also accusing the prosecution of malpractice by asking Kyle Rittenhouse those questions that, in their words, conflict with his constitutional rights. So that's what we're watching happening in the courtroom right now. We'll see what, again, if the jury ends up coming back. But we did get our first question from the jury just a couple of minutes ago.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.